Well, the FIFA World Cup 2026 is going on, ladies and gentlemen, and you guys know I had to create something around it. First, take a look at this, and then I'll show you how I made it.
Why have you taken me here? We have a match tomorrow.
Oh, I know. And you will stay here until we finish tomorrow's match.
You can never be a champion by acting like a total dictator!
Oh, we'll see about that.
Dictator! Dictator!
What happened? Why are you shouting?
Enemy ship, coming! Right ahead!
Get ready to attack, boys. We are closing in. Go and get me my helmet! We are close enough. Get me my ball now.
My go has arrived! My go has arrived!
That was absolutely amazing, right? And let me tell you guys, creating videos like this has never been easier. And make sure you pay close attention because this is going to be a very detailed tutorial where you'll learn a lot about AI content creation. So without wasting any more time, let's get straight into the video. All right, now the first thing we'll do is generate the images. Now, the images are the most important part of your entire video. If your images are good, your final video will also turn out great. For this, I used Vicina AI. You can find the link in the description. First, create your main characters. Go to the Characters tab. Here you can upload your reference images, give a brief character description, choose your settings, and hit Generate. This is the character I created. As you can see, I gave it a short description, uploaded a few reference images, and the result came out very accurate. Next, I created Ronaldo's character. Again, I uploaded my reference image, gave it a simple description, and it turned out great. Once your characters are ready, make sure to save them so you can use them consistently throughout your story. Once my characters were ready, I went to the Director's Cut tab to create my scene sequences. Once you're there, choose your model. I went with Gemini, then select Sequence and choose your grid size. For the first sequence, I uploaded my character and gave it this prompt. As you can see, I described the scene where Mbappe walks toward Messi while he's tied up and talks to him. That's it, and this is the sequence it created. As you can see, the result looks amazing. The consistency is there and everything looks great. Next, you need to extract the shots you want to use. Simply hover over the sequence, click on the Extract Shots icon, and either extract all the shots or select them individually. It's very straightforward. These are the shots I extracted. As you can see, they look awesome and high quality. Now, I ran into one problem. When I tried to turn these images into videos, the generation kept failing, so I had to modify the face slightly. Here's what I did. I went to the Images tab, uploaded the image, and asked it to change the facial structure. As you can see, I tried a few different versions, including this hilarious one, and finally settled on this. After that, I went back to the Director's Cut tab, uploaded the character image, added Messi's reference image for the overall look, used the same prompt, and generated the sequence again. This is the final sequence it created, and these are the shots I used throughout the video. So again, the same process, just click on Extract Shots and extract the ones you want. It's very simple. Now for the next scene, I wanted to show a ship crew running toward him and informing him that an enemy ship was approaching. So this is what I did. I uploaded the character image, added the previous sequence as a reference, gave it this prompt, and hit Generate. And this is the sequence it created. Amazing, right? Next, I extracted the shots I wanted to use. Now for Ronaldo's entry scene, I followed the same workflow. I uploaded Ronaldo's character image, gave it a simple prompt describing the scene, and this is the sequence it created. Amazing result, the character is consistent, which is exactly what I wanted. These are the shots I used in the final video. For the next scene, where Ronaldo shoots the ball, I again uploaded the character image, added the previous sequence for context, described what I wanted to happen next, and generated the sequence. This is the result. Now, this part is a little tricky, and I will show you how I turn these images into videos while keeping everything consistent, so keep watching. And that's basically how I created all the scene images. One thing I should mention is that this isn't a one-click process. As you can see, I went through quite a few iterations before I got the results I wanted, so don't hesitate to experiment with different prompts and regenerate until you're happy with the outcome. Once my images were ready and I was happy with them, I went ahead and turned them into videos. Let me show you how. Go to the Videos tab and make sure Seedance 2 and Frames to Video are selected, and please use Frames to Video instead of Reference to Video. In my experience, it gives much better results while keeping the scenes consistent. For the first scene, these are the first and last frame images I used. The idea was to show Mbappe walking toward Messi and stand in front of him. Now, this is the prompt I used. As you can see, it's very detailed. Let me show you how I create these prompts. Go to PromptLab and upload your images. Here, I didn't just upload the first and last frames, I also uploaded the in-between shots. This gives the AI much more context about how I want the scene to progress. And this is exactly why I recommend extracting multiple shots instead of only the first and last frame. Those extra images help PromptLab understand the pacing, framing, and transitions much better. Next, select Detailed, choose your video duration, and set the number of cut scenes. I went with 3 for this shot. Then simply describe the scene. As you can see, my description is very simple. I just explained what I wanted to happen. Now, hit Generate. PromptLab will analyze your images and references, then create a detailed prompt specifically optimized for Seedance 2. Once it's ready, copy the prompt, go back to the Videos tab, paste it, choose your settings. I used standard mode at 720p and hit Generate, and this is the result. Amazing, right? Trust me, you won't fully appreciate how good this workflow is until you try it yourself. You will be shocked. Now here's another example. Again, the same process. I uploaded the first and last frame images, used the detailed prompt generated by PromptLab, and this is the video it created. Amazing, right? And the best part is that the dialogue doesn't feel robotic. It sounds very natural, which makes the entire scene much more believable and engaging. Now for Ronaldo's entry scene, this is what I used in PromptLab. I uploaded the scene images, selected the number of cut scenes, and gave it this simple description. That's it. This is the prompt it generated. I then used that prompt to generate the video, and this is the result. Amazing, right? I was genuinely very happy with how it turned out. Now for the shot where Ronaldo shoots the ball, this is what I used in PromptLab. As you can see, I uploaded multiple scene images, not just the first and last frames, to give the AI a better understanding of how I wanted the sequence to play out. Then I gave it a brief description of the scene, and this is the detailed prompt it generated. Next, I copied the prompt, went back to the Videos tab, and generated the video. Now, one thing you'll notice here is that I didn't use an end frame. I only used a start frame because I wanted Seedance 2 to generate the rest of the motion naturally. I was confident it would work because I'd already provided all the necessary context through the reference images in PromptLab, and that's exactly what happened. I was really happy with the result. So, depending on the scene you're creating, don't be afraid to switch between different generation methods. Choosing the right workflow for the right shot can make a huge difference in the final result. So, for this scene, I didn't use the first and last frame method. Instead, I used the reference to video workflow. I uploaded the same reference images that I had used in PromptLab while creating the scene prompt, added the generated prompt, and this is the video it created. Now, I'll be completely honest with you. This shot was a bit tricky. I had to generate multiple versions, take the best parts from each one, and stitch them together to create the final result. So for more complex scenes, don't be afraid to do the same. You don't have to rely on a single generation. Generate multiple clips, combine the best moments from each, and create the final sequence. So yes, that's basically how I turned the images into videos. Pretty straightforward and nothing too complicated. Next, I created the background music using Suno. For the first half, I used this prompt to generate a dark cinematic background score. Then, for Ronaldo's heroic entry, I used this prompt to create the background music. Also, if you guys want the complete prompt document, including all the image prompts, video prompts, and music prompts, let me know in the comments. I'll put everything together in a document and share it in the description. Finally, I imported everything into CapCut, adjusted the clip lengths, trimmed and combined the scenes, added the background music, applied a few filters, and that was it. The video was ready. So there you have it, folks. The FIFA World Cup is trending right now, so it's the perfect opportunity to create content around it. Give this workflow a try and create something amazing. If you found this video useful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, keep grinding.